Good day, I'm Mako. Our group will discuss about the nervous system. So what is nervous system? The nervous system is a complex collection of nerves and specialized cells known as neurons that transmit signals between different parts of the body. It is essential the body's electrical wiring. The nervous system has two components, the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system.
Today, I'm Maisirea Malabanat and I'm going to discuss the importance of nervous system. The importance of nervous system. The nervous system is an organ system in charge of sending messages to brain and from the spinal cord to and from all parts of the body. It consists of the central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. Another important part of the nervous system is the sense organ, to which a special page is devoted. Jobs of the nervous system. It controls and coordinates the body function. It receives sensory impulses from the sensory organs through sensory nerve fibers, analyzes and interprets this information, and starts the motor impulses which are carried to muscles and glands which act on these impulses and cause the body to react. Helps the body learn from experience and stores this memory. It coordinates all parts of the body to keep everything in balance.
Hi, I'm Kat Ponce. I will discuss about the central nervous system.
Parts of central nervous system. First is the brain. It is the part of the central nervous system that is present in the head and protected by the skull, dorsally and laterally. The box that houses the brain within the skull is called the cranium. It has three main regions, the forebrain, the midbrain, and the hindbrain. The three regions have different parts that have specific functions. Second is the spinal cord. It is a collection of nervous tissue running along the backbone. It is, in fact, protected by the vertebral column. It is a continuation of the brain. Functions of nervous system. Brain commands all the activities of the body. Spinal cord provides the means of communication between the brain and the spinal nerve.
Hello guys, I'm Maya A. De La Cruz and I'm going to discuss the peripheral nervous system. Peripheral nervous system. Peripheral nervous system connections with various organs and structures of the body are established through cranial nerves and spinal nerves. There are 12 pairs of cranial nerves in the brain that establish connections in the head and upper body, while 31 pairs of spinal nerves do the same for the rest of the body, while some cranial nerves contain only sensory neurons. Most of cranial nerves and all spinal nerves contain both motor and sensory neurons. The peripheral nervous system is composed of the cranial nerves and spinal nerves. Cranial nerves are connected to the brain, while spinal nerves lie outside on either side of the spinal cord. The nervous system has two main subdivisions. The autonomic nervous system. It regulates certain body processes such as blood pressure and the rate of breathing that work without conscious effort. The somatic nervous system. It consists of nerves that connect the brain and spinal cord with muscles and sensory receptors in the skin.
Good day. I'm Jerome P. Romero,
And I'm Faith Bayo.
and we're going to discuss the diseases of nervous system. Diseases of nervous system. Multiple sclerosis. Literally, many hardenings. MS is a diseases of unknown cause that manifest as multiple hard plaques of degeneration of insulating layer of nerve fibers in the central nervous system. The use of insulation allows short-circuiting of nerve impulses, depending upon where the degeneration occurs. Patients may suffer paralysis, sensory disturbance, or blindness. Epilepsy, a Greek word for seizures, convulsions is another term used.
Seizures may have many causes, and not all seizures are epilepsy. High fevers in young children may trigger seizures, which are short in duration, easily controlled, and typically have no permanent after effects. Epilepsy is a specific condition which may occur at any age. Seizures are more intense, longer lasting in duration, and require with some frequency.
Aphasia, loss of speech. The speech centers are located on the left side of the brain in the majority of people. Actually, there are two speech centers. Injury described above involves the motor speech area, the area of the brain that produces language by integrating thoughts of speech with the movements of the larynx, lip, and tongue.
There is a second speech area, the receptive or sensory area that enables us to understand speech. Injury to the latter results in still fluent speech, but the individual does not understand what they are hearing.
Good day. I am Katian Quinto. I'm Gwendolyn Ranyola. And we're going to discuss the treatment for the diseases of the nervous system. Treatments for multiple sclerosis. There's no cure in multiple sclerosis. Treatment typically focuses on speeding recovery from attacks, slowing the progression of the disease, and managing symptoms. Some people have such mild symptoms that no treatment is necessary. Anticoagulants. These drugs include heparin and warfarin. They affect clotting system proteins instead of platelet functions. Heparin is used for a short time and warfarin over a longer term. These drugs require careful monitoring if atrial fibrillation is present. Your doctor may prescribe another type of anticoagulant, dabigatran. Surgery. If you have a moderately or severe narrowed neck artery, your doctor may suggest carotid endarterectomy. Preventive surgery clears carotid arteries of fatty deposits. Before another TIA or stroke can occur, an incision is made to open the artery, the plaques are removed, and the artery is closed.
Epilepsy. The type of treatment prescribed will depend on several factors, including the frequency and severity of the seizures and the person's age, overall health and medical history. Ketogenic diet. This is one of the oldest treatments for epilepsy and helps lessen seizures. Alternative treatments. Biofeedback, melatonin, and large vitamin doses can help. Read on. Vagus nerve stimulations. Learn the risks and benefits of this epilepsy surgery. Epilepsy treatments. Find the right medication. There is no cure for epilepsy, but medications may help keep symptoms under control. Multiple subfield transaction. Sometimes brain seizures begin in a vital area of the brain. For example, in areas that control movement, feeling, language, or memory. Temporal lobe resection. A temporal lobe resection is a surgery performed on the brain to control seizures. In this procedure, brain tissue in the temporal lobe is resected or cut away to remove the seizure's focus. Lesionectomy. Lesionectomy may be an option for people whose epilepsy is linked to a defined lesion and whose seizures are not controlled by medication. Functional hemispherectomy. This procedure generally is used only for people with epilepsy who do not experience improvement in their condition after taking many different medications and who have severe, uncontrollable seizures. Corpus callosotomy. A corpus callosotomy, sometimes called split brain surgery, may be performed in people with the most extreme and uncontrollable forms of epilepsy, when frequent seizures affect both sides of the brain. Extratemporal cortical resection. An extratemporal cortical resection is an operation to resect or cut away brain tissue that contains a seizure's focus. Drug treatment for essential tremor. With the use of medication, people with essential tremor may see improvement in their ability to control their tremor and improvement in activities such as drinking from a cup or using food utensils. Aphasia. Medication such as paracetam, bifenylane, teribidil, bromocriptine, and idivinon. Transcranial magnetic stimulation, where an electromagnet placed on the scalp is stimulated for a short time using an electric current to stimulate parts of the brain affected by aphasia.